I wanted to find somebody that really would embrace the vision and be more of like a thought partner with us, not just code for hire. So eventually I stumbled across a company with this name that I had to Google itself, and it means fresh in Hindi. And I thought, well, that's about like perfect for what I'm looking for. And picked up the phone, called them. I said, hey, I got a weird idea. You guys want to talk about it? And they sure did. When I said, do you want to work with me? They said, I'm not sure. And I was like, all right, you got me hooked. Now I got to try to woo you. And this is the reverse play. Wipfli is a professional services firm, CPA, accounting services. We're one of the top 20 in the US. We cover the gamut of, CPA and professional services, including things like tax, audit, and client advisory. So with over 800 services and products that we offer to our clients, it's a lot of work to manage. And what we figured out was for all of us to stay together when we're working for our clients, that we really needed a modern platform. And for our vision of the future, we need to have more of a unified approach, one team, if you will, one Wipfli team. And current technology stack just doesn't have the horsepower, nor does it have really what we see as kind of the necessary tools to treat a project not as a thing, but as a fractional breakdown of a lot of individuals doing micro jobs, helping each other get one major effort out the door. We went from probably about 12 different platforms. Now we have everybody on one platform, and we've created one unified Wipfli experience. And I think the best part about it for us is on this journey, which is still happening, is that it's our product. When we realized that we need a software vendor for ourselves, we were really hoping to find somebody that would treat us the same way. Someone that would be thinking about a relationship first and not just a transaction. So you try to find somebody out of the blue, it's really hard to do because there's a lot of vendors out there. And when you start looking across those different vendors, they all kind of run the same. Eventually, when we ran across Taazaa, which really was just throwing a dart, we ended up finding them, and they had the same values that we did. They had the same kind of cultural approach, how they work with clients. They had everything that really worked with us and resonated with us.
Yeah, when we first heard this idea that Zac brought to us, we wanted to make sure that they were making a good investment of their time and money, because it was going to be a really big project. So we talked to them, and then we started talking to some of their users, and as we were putting more stuff on the whiteboard, we realized that this was going to be a very unique solution, and that we really wanted to be a part of building that with them.
Taazaa helped us really refine that algorithmic approach to how you would take the who, the when, the what, and mash them all together. And Wipflow, again, I've said it's not really novel on its own. It's project management, it's inputs and outputs. It's everything that anybody in a service environment does. But to have it in one platform where you can have a variety of different projects, all have a home, templated, and then you can have a little bit of space for configuration so you're not too rigid, but you're not endlessly flexible. You have your operational oversight, for your standard work, and you have that fluid flow for your teams to get in and make it theirs. And it's, again, all under one management system. Now that Wipflow is up and running and we've been able to use this as our sole platform, we've been able to get rid of the other disparate tools that we've had to use and stitch together for so long. Just in product licensing, we've already been able to drop over $1 million a year in unnecessary licensing costs. In terms of impact, if I were to say what has Wipflow brought for us, it's weird. I think initially we thought it was going to be efficiency. And I think there was really that major gamble that it was going to help us prepare for the future. And while those are true, it's the unification that I couldn't have valued as much as it's provided. I mean, there's no way that you could foresee that. And in hindsight, that was our biggest pain point. I mean, absolutely, the tool wasn't fit for purpose in any of the platforms that we were using in the past. But now we have a fit for purpose tool that our users want to use. And so they're all flocking together on the same platform. And now when leadership has a question about where is a project It's not a go hunting expedition, right, to figure out where it is. It's not whose Excel is it on some random desktop. It's in Wipfli. There's no question. It's easy to figure out. It's easy to report on. It's great to track. And then if we are missing a data point or a metric about billing or utilization or realization, we can add that in really quickly because Taazaa is our partner and we tell them, hey, we need to be able to look at realization. Oh, well, we better tie into your billing system. Awesome. I think in the time that I've been at Wipfli, which is 11 years, I've never seen us roll out a product bought or built that has had the adoption we've had with Wipfli. Wipfli today largely looks like what I thought it was gonna look like, which is great because that means somehow the Taazaa team has learned to speak Zac. That's kind of our joke. You know, somehow they crawled inside my head and they made it real. And it means that, you know, the product itself probably is fit for purpose and I knew what we needed. The team that's building this with us, you know, the Taazaa team, I couldn't put into better words. They see it as their product. They will come up with, you know, prototypes or little proof of concepts that they want to show me based on their experience. And these aren't accountants, right? But they see it for a product, they understand it, and they understand my tone and my style. We wanted to build something that had a little personality. And I think that's what we're building.
At Taazaa, we don't just build software. We solve real problems for real businesses. If you have a challenge that needs a thoughtful technology partner, we'd love to talk.